I'm out there every single day, talking about access and the importance of equality and who has exposure to this technology and who doesn't. And so we just got to be vigilant about it. And what I want to just make sure is, like, I could be on stage being the same person talking about risk and safety and ethics and data and privacy, but I want to use my time. And there are people, really important people, that are out there doing that. Now there needs to be another generation of people that are talking about what we can build, how we can solve COVID, climate, and cancer, how we can actually make sure that we ensure equal access to these tools so everyone can build a Reshma chat GPT, which was really fun. All of you should do. So that we're able to tinker and to take things apart and to play and to build. That's how we build the AI for tomorrow.
And what would you build if you weren't building paidleave.ai? What are some of the other areas that you just know this technology could make a difference?
I think that, there was an, interest, we were talking about this today, UK just announced, an innovation fund, on climate. I want to see our government do more of that, right? To make this challenge out to social entrepreneurs, to use kind of government resources to get people to start climate, education. We talked about Sal Khan and the incredible work that he's doing on, closing the disparity gap. I have a son in public school, and, most public schools, have taken a real hit in terms of math and reading because of the pandemic. And when you have your own individual AI tutor, that can help accelerate, and diminish those gaps faster. And we need to make sure that we're experimenting with that, and we're funding people who are doing that work. I have a lot of incredible entrepreneurs like Milo, who she's working on a company that's going to be closing the unpaid labor gap in relationships. So there's so many problems that are out there that generative AI can actually help tackle and fix.
Well, we have very little time left, but I know you're looking at the positives, but I do want to say, what structural thing is standing the most in the way of some of this work? If you could change one structural element of our society to make the work you're doing easier, what would it be?
Look, I was fortunate that I had an idea, and I was able to email Sam Altman, and he was able to connect me to a development team. And I had amazing funders like Craig Newmark. There's a lot of people out there that have ideas on a paidleave.ai. And so making sure that there's resources out there, whether that's philanthropic resources, government resources, VC resources out there, that we're actually putting the emphasis on encouraging social entrepreneurs to think about how they can use generative AI for good, for it not to just be a bumper sticker or a talking point, but that we've actually put real dollars and commitment, out there. I actually feel, we're doing that at Moms First. Every week, I actually have a group where I meet with social entrepreneurs and say, okay, this is how I build paidleave.ai. These are the questions I, went through. These are the things that we learned. This is what I've learned now. And so there needs to be kind of, again, more opportunities for social entrepreneurs, more encouragement, for social entrepreneurs to use generative AI to do good.